Hello everybody and welcome to wave 102 of Night of the Dead. So, wave 101 showed us quite clearly that some more zombies on the way. Let's just see if I can replan some of these traps just in case they get this far. Showed us quite clearly that this base is not good enough. It's not going to last. Yes, it's not going to last a whole wave. It's just it's just poor. Let's face it, it's just poor. There's so many flaws with it. There's so many issues with it. It's not going to do what we wanted to do. I got zombies going crazy all over the place here. I'm just watching what these zombies are doing right now. Is he actually going to go up the stairs? There's no bait here at the moment. I am the bait. Is he going to path good enough to go all the way around now? Is it the thing? I mean, even watching one zombie, we can see the issue with the base. And that is the fact that I can't see anything. Trying to watch even a single zombie is very difficult. And if you think about the fact that we got two layers here, at any one time, you're only looking through one wall, this wall really. So it means you can see an eighth of the base. So this is a quarter of the base downstairs, and I can see nothing upstairs. So I can see an eighth of the base. That is just not enough. It's not enough for me. It's not enough for the audience. I mean, you're not going to see anything either. It's just we're just looking blindly out into a little area of the base and just getting swamped by zombies. But I'm not going to give up on the Walk-in Dead. I want to try and see if we can make it a functional base besides other things I want to do. I want to try and make it so that we can at least stand here for the night and bring it up to scratch. So like we did with the sausage factory. The sausage factory didn't end up being a great base in just like one episode. Every episode you had to kind of like watch, see what was going on, improve the design, and step by step just get yourself into a position whereby it became the base that we all know and love, the sausage factory. Sausage factory is capable of absolutely destroying zombies in their hundreds, is where this isn't. So I've analysed it. I've watched one episode now, really, where we tried to stay, we're not just messing around, and I've identified a lot of flaws, a lot of issues with this base. So the question is, can I resolve any of them? Can I make this into a base whereby night 102 is somewhere whereby we could stay? That I'm not sure about that. I think it might be like night 105 by the time we can actually stay, but I'm going to make some progress. So I'm going to skip forward now and do some work, and then we'll come back a bit later in the day to see what I've done, why I've done it, and is it any better? So see you all soon. Hello. So I've been hard at work. I'm reached the point of the day whereby I'm having to ask myself, is this new base going to be ready for wave 102? The answer is no. I'm doing a lot of work to it. It's not going to be ready. So I have to make sure I spend some time at the good old sausage factory, making sure that it is ready for tonight, because we didn't leave it in a position where it would be ready. I'm low on food and all sorts of stuff, so I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I need to call it an end to this base upgrade now. But let's show you what I'm doing. So in my head I was thinking, right, what was the purpose of this base? What's the point of this base? What are we trying to achieve? And I'm thinking what I really want to do is do the whole drop trap thing. I want to see zombies falling back down and coming back into the death zone and falling off the edge, and that's what I wanted to do with The Walking Dead. So I focus on keeping that aspect. But then the bit I didn't like about this base is it felt like a coffin. It was very claustrophobic. It was closed in. You couldn't see anything. So the goal is I need to change that. So let's have a look and see what I've got so far. So this opening piece, a bit of loot on the floor here. I'll just grab it as I go because from zombies that come along, I've already, my inventory's full. So this opening little bit here is exactly the same. But then at the end of that, they then come up the stairs. There will be another cutter here. So they come up the stairs straight away and then straight into the drop trap. So we get to have the whole drop trap experience really early in the episode. So as soon as the first bosses basically come running through here, they're going to come straight up and then we're going to start seeing them drop. Yeah, so almost straight away we're going to get the first few drops are going to recycle at the front here. And then another lot here. I might even move these drop traps now down closer to the front so we can see that. But that's going to be happening straight away. They then come around this corner. Now this is all blocked off and they're sent back down. And then they're sent around. Around here. This will all be see-through. Around here. Around here. And here. And then the bait will be in front of them. Now, I haven't counted it out yet. It's probably not 50, it's probably short, so we can extend this side a bit more. But what I wanted to achieve is the focus of what I'll be doing is this side. I can get rid of some of these wall supports. I don't need them now. And we can open up all this area. And when I look across over there, if I see zombies running along that back entrance, I know that they're just about to come through to the end. So that's great. I can focus on this. We can see zombies dropping. We can add some more drops, I think, so that we can see them dropping quite regular all along the front. That'd be quite fun. And then once we see some zombies behind, we hear the traps behind, and we look behind us, we see the zombies coming around this way. We're going to know they're almost at the end because the bait will be here somewhere. I'll get rid of all these walls. All these walls can go to a certain degree. I'll probably put like a see-through wall. And we're going to know, oh, they're going to be here any moment. Maybe run here and do some flamethrowering or do something that can try and, you know, give us a bit of time. But the main goal is to make this whole place feel less claustrophobic. Open up the above sky so that you just feel like you're not stuck in a coffin. Make it so we can see the zombies a bit more. And get the action of the drop trap happening a lot earlier so we can see the zombies falling. That'll be the plan. I'll have to count it out to make sure we've got 50 foundations. So I think we're a little short, so we can probably have a slightly bigger base. Right, I need to go and focus on the sausage factory and get myself sorted and probably harvest a load of tree branches. Sadly, all these trees I'm going to run towards now don't actually exist. None of these trees are really there. We cut them down a long time ago. I don't have a farm anymore. We've destroyed the farm. We burned it down. So, yeah, it's running off miles now to try and find some tree branches. In the few hours I've got left. So see you all soon. So here we are again, back at the sausage factory. The base that got me to wave 100. And it feels kind of very reassuring to be within inside the walls of the sausage factory after spending last night in the Walking Dead. I can see a fox. So yeah, it is nice to be here. I don't feel quite so vulnerable as I did last episode. Mainly because I know that it's going to take a lot for this base to crumble. The walls of this base do not fall so easily. I mean, we've had a few little daytime spawns come past since I came up here and started just getting the base in order and ready for the night ahead. I mean, don't get me wrong, these waves are still tough. It's still wave 102. But unless something really drastic goes wrong, I know the sausage factory is going to handle this. Yes, it could take some damage. We might have a few surprises. But there's scope in this space for a surprise. You know, we've got two baits. It just works really well. The design is really nice. We've got lots of visibility. It doesn't feel enclosed. You can flee this base quite easily. You've just got lots of sky. All the things that the other base didn't have, this base has. Okay, so here we go. The wave started. No more grabbing food. Let's go and have a look at wave 102. Let's just see if it is something that the sausage factory has to worry about. I can't imagine so, but you never know. It may surprise me. I've put a few ballista rounds in. If anything else, just to get rid of some of the wood I was carrying. They're quite cheap. So, boss for the very first zombie to the base. That's always a nice starter. Now, one of the things we haven't done, we haven't actually been at the sausage factory since all those palisades and things come down. So there could be a surprise, who knows? Maybe some zombies will path a different way. But right now, I'm feeling comfortable. I only just thought about the fact that we'd lost all those palisades and we haven't put them back. It should be okay. It's nice to be able to be here and just watch the counters go down. Take things easy. Other than the panic at the other base. Oh, another boss. Watching those counters go down. Oh, the boss come back this direction. That's a bit strange, the boss to run back. But there's another boss there. And then he's running off. He's running in the back. I don't like that. Where does he think he's going? See, they've got some very strange pathing, some of these zombies, since the updates. I mean, why would he run around the back? That's just really odd. I'm just slightly unnerved as why the boss would run all the way around the back. Things that have changed is we lost the farms. The farms actually gave us a bit of extra protection at the back. Now with the farms gone, maybe some of them think that it could be easier to bash their way in through the rear. So here we go. This is the amount of zombies I was expecting to see. I'm not quite sure where they've all been, what they've been up to. Yet again, it's always a little concerning when there's change. Something's not, you know, flowing the way it would normally flow is always a worry, because you've got to ask yourself why. But there have been quite a few changes to the sausage factory area since wave 100, or on wave 100. So, yeah. I'm not that surprised, but still slightly unnerved. Well, I'm okay for now. I still feel far safer being inside the sausage factory than being in the other base. Even if things are a little different, I know that this place can handle different. Well, maybe not so much this base can handle different, it's just I know what to do if things are different when it comes to this base. I know where I should focus my time to make sure that if things are going wrong, that I can get this base to hold. Butcher tried to come in to say hello. It's like, get out of here. They do like doing a bit of damage to the base now. Since that update when it changed their pathing, the zombies do like having a little swing at the base. For no reason. It's not as if there's not a path. There is a path. It's just, no, see, there you go. They like having a little pop at the base, especially the butchers. The butchers like to throw stuff at the walls, even though they've got somewhere to go. Yeah, I'm still happy with everything. Yeah, somebody else threw it at the wall. Stop attacking my walls. Just check everything in here. This is okay. Yeah, all my key pieces are still functioning. We're all good. Merrily sailing towards the 2 AM assault. Not there yet, but ticking along quite nicely. Good old sausage factory. Get that one up. 8, 8, 1, 9. All good. Not at all concerned. I mean, it just goes to prove that a good base is more than just a sum of its parts. The very small details in a base that you slowly tweak over a long period of time are what make a difference. They can be a huge effect on the efficiency of your base. And we've watched and tweaked the sausage factory so many times over the last 100 episodes that it's very good at what it does. I mean, it wasn't always the case. There was a few real bad episodes where we lost the base entirely. Episode 2021 of the classics, where things just went very badly wrong, even though a lot of study was done. Let's do that right. So it doesn't always go to plan. And a few times since, this base has suddenly come under some very heavy pressure, mainly because I've changed something and failed to realize that such a small change would have such a drastic effect on the base. Okay, it's the 2 AM wave shortly. We will see whether or not we will get a large amount of bosses or a small amount of bosses. That's always the deciding factor on whether or not a wave is going to be a tough one. Is any moment now. We will know. Up until now, it's just been a warm-up act. A warm-up act. Can hardly say it, that then. But let's see. The bosses aren't here yet. I'm ready with my flamethrower for when they arrive. Okay, here they come. Here they come. So let's flame now. Let's flame early. Right. That can let me observe. It can keep the cutters maximizing damage. And we'll have another flame. Just to keep them honest, as they say. It gives us time to come down here, just check on a few things. Yeah, we'll just replan that. Why not? Replan that. It doesn't necessarily need it. It's just for the sake of one tree branch right now, and for me to have an easier time of things. It's fine. There doesn't seem to be that many bosses on this one. Yet again, damaging my walls. No, there's not much behind them. Like, sometimes you can get a second rush, like a second wave that come after you think it's all over. Somebody is enjoying hitting my walls. Stop hitting my walls, and again. Stop hitting my walls. Probably a butcher in there somewhere that's just having fun throwing stuff at me. I can't see. Oh, somebody managed to leap at me there. I can't see anything that's causing a problem here. It's over, isn't it? Over? Oh, it's so nice to be in the sausage factory. A little crawler. Well, there was a little crawler. No, there's another little crawler. I see another little crawler. Let's go outside and have a look around. It's probably just a few little crawlers doing their thing. Yeah, that's it. Oh, the ease of being in the sausage factory. It's such a nice place. Where are you going now? I mean, seriously, you're coming after me? Your bait's not attractive anymore? They might have shrugged the radius on that bait for it to do that. I mean, it's only by there. So for him to be here then turn around and come after me, it's a bit strange. They also don't hug this as much as they used to. In the past, they used to come across here and hug this tighter. But now a lot of them just completely ignore it. Not that these spikes are there to do anything. It's just, I like it just to keep them, you know, in check and to make sure that they're moving nice. But now they don't even go anywhere near it. So it's completely pointless. But yeah. There you go. That's wave 102. Back at the sausage factory. And next episode, I will be continuing to get the coffin to work, to get the coffin to not be a coffin, to fix it, to make the second base, the walk-in dead, to be a more useful base so we can spend the night. And then once we've achieved that and, you know, we've got a base that is fully functional and we know it can handle the whole night just the same as the sausage factory can, then we'll try something different again. We'll come up with another idea for another base design that has some features like, you know, the drop traps, etc. But, you know, something else that we always wanted to try out, and we'll build another base and get it to work. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you click the old like buttons and spam the old likes, as they say. Spam the like. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye.